stacked
Game
to
one,
the top
time in.
of the
0-0-2.
rafters. Thrilled to have you with us, folks. Let's play pickleball.
I mean, how do you create and then cover? That's what Oncins did. He is 75% of the court over and still covers the line.
Oh, the back where you came from. Beautiful shot from J-Dub.
Yeah, yes it is. Outside hip of Oncins, who definitely has been known to crash hard to the middle with the forehand. Perfect location.
Second serve.
Flubber there, halfway up the net for J-Dub.
0-1-2. Point. One, 1-2.
Really do expect a lot of this throughout.
Side out.
Tina actually the first one to break that cross-court pattern and almost paid for it.
Yeah, J-Dub tried to finish with the Tui and finds the tape. Ah, the classic J-Dub short angle winner. Good luck getting to that one.
Court not wide enough to track that ball down.
1-1-2.
Wow.
Side out.
So the wind has been wildly gusty and inconsistent here. We're down in a bowl that we built here, but that was crazy right there.
Exactly what you don't want as a player, inconsistent wind.
What a shot from Oncins.
It's nasty how well he dips that paddle head, and he doesn't just have one pace. He can hit it a variety of different locations and paces.
Side out.
Yeah, Dave, word on the street is Tina Pisnik is getting a lot more on that backhand punch from the chest. I don't know if that's been a point of emphasis in training, a paddle situation, but it's lively.
And if it floats at all, he's on it instantly.
2-1-1.
It's a nice stick volley there from Jorja. Another big part of this match is how often when J-Dub gets a hold of an offensive shot will Tina Pisnik counter with pace or reset.
How about her? Goes to topspin and throws it through the middle.
Tip down forehand offense, and that's the backhand punch I was talking about on the second ball. That is definitely coming off the paddle differently from Tina Pisnik.
Okay, let's make some bunny ears here, J-Dub.
Man was not in a rush to tie the shoe. He's really not in a rush for anything.
I was about to say, that's just not part of his vocab.
you.
Well done from Jorja Johnson there. And the one thing that we'll keep an eye on is the depth of the dinks of Tina as well.
Absolutely. Jorja's already looking to roll quite a few of the dinks out of the air tight to the line. But if Tina doesn't give her a lot to work with, attacking Oncins from a low position is not a great option.
Second serve. 1-3-2.
How about the hands of Tina there? Wow.
Exactly right. And I was wondering, are we resetting? Or are we countering with pace? It looks like it's going to be a mix from Tina. But again, J-Dub, combinations are some of the best in the world, and Tina's handling them right now.
Point.
And that just died on the vine.
Yeah, that's a win situation. Cannot get set too early
4-1-1.
when it is breezy. Pitter patter.
Second serve. Four, 1-2.
Finally got it through him. Interesting he let that one bounce.
Right.
But what a start. Brand new
5-1-2.
Palm Beach Royals, and they are royally loving this. Just out.
Side out.
How about the athleticism? This Oncins, I'm telling you, his stock was already high, and I'm buying more of it right now.
Point.
Yeah, there's often a lot of buy low opportunities. There's rarely buy high opportunities, and I'm on board with this one with Oncins.
2-5-1.
He's just there.
Second serve.
And Jorja yet to go down the line at all.
Right. And I thought Jorja had the two-handed backhand in a
2-5-2.
decent position. That ball snuck all the way through with no contact.
High drives go to die right there, destroyed by Oncins. So quickly back. And this is where
5-2-1.
just keep methodically making your way to 11. Wow.
Point.
On a routine ball of foot fault.
Yeah, and that was a one-handed backhand slapper from Tina
6-2-1.
Pisnik in the middle of all that. Everything working.
Second serve.
We're as surprised as you are, Tina.
Yeah, absolutely.
6-2-2. Point.
Yikes.
7-2-2.
Extra.
Through the middle, down, Flick Wizard cannot handle it. What a performance so far.
8-2-2. Side out. Two, 8-1.
I mean,
Yes. Wow. I mean, how many times have we seen Jorja own the fellas? Eric Oncins not having any of it.
Oh,
push off fault, left foot.
Nasty J-Dub.
Point. 3-8-2.
Crowd loves them a dink that's that close to the net. Back into it. They can't get it away from him.
No.
Side out.
And the thing is his backhand flick is nasty and he can Ernie. So Jorja can't just bunt it up the line to try to get out of the pattern.
Second serve.
Lost balance, but that ball back behind J.W. Johnson created another another opportunity.
8-3-2.
Wow, Oncins played a ball that was going to go well out. It happens.
3-8-1.
It was so bad, it worked.
Exactly right. Oncins was ready to dip the paddle head and roll, and he didn't even need to. He could have just smacked that ball. I mean, it says a lot. Like, these pros are so good. Like, you can't, I mean, this is the #2 seed here. You can't fathom you're going to get one at your neck soft.
No. All these dinks landed so close to the line. It's Pisnik. Off the tape, but she's in great position.
Right, and the punch definitely has more on it from Tina Pisnik.
8-4-1.
That's not staying in the court either, but doesn't matter, and he's everywhere.
I mean, even a voice crack on the Jorja call off.
Yes.
You can't yell it any louder.
Second serve.
Second chance to earn a game point here in game one. Annalee and Ben await the winner on Championship Sunday. Can they get out of this? Yes, they can, and they win the rally. This 10 seed is playing at the height of their powers. Game point.
Eric serving.
I mean, that was one of the last 50 that Jorja goes up the line soft, and she pays the price right away.
Does it again. Oncins is all over it. And this pattern is...
Jorja and Tina is massively in favor of Tina right now.
Game 2.
Yeah, and the 3 times Jorja went down the line, there were pop-ups like a 3-5 hit him, and Eric's ready to destroy it. That is one way.
Yeah, and that was wonderful from J-Dub until it hit the tape.
0-0-1.
Tina countering much more than resetting here,
Yes,
too, with
yes.
success. I thought it was going to be more of a blend.
Tries it again. So Oncins has made every one of those except the easiest one.
And that's one thing you can do is go behind him with pace, but also X to that, not working. So soft behind him, no. Pace behind him, no. Cross court with Tina, no. I guess the middle of the court or the right foot of Eric is a play.
Point.
And the thing is, I mean, it's been a tough year for Jorja. We have this LP drama. She was sick for a couple tournaments early on, so there's some extracurricular things, not just between the lines, that are, you know, in there between the ears for Jorja.
Second serve.
Just couldn't quite come up with that one.
2-0-2.
That's,
Point.
man, the Johnsons have started slow a bunch, but it's getting late.
3-0-2.
Get through on a hands battle. Jorja firing away at Eric in some skinny singles magic. But a 3 spot to start there.
Second serve.
Wow. I mean, these aren't close, Adam.
0-3-2. Side out.
That is not going to help anything there. Frustration as she walks back.
3-0-1.
What a read on that, and J-Dub wears it.
Yeah, Pisnik far off the line. Oncins goes, she's going to try to keep Tina back. I'm going to step over and pick that ball off. That's exactly what he does.
Second serve.
Tina looking for that inside-out punch counter. Yeah. That was aimed right at the feet of Jorja. Yes. Didn't quite get there, though.
Wow.
Side out.
Interesting that she chose to get out of it, because she's winning almost every time that happens.
Really smart play from Tina Pisnik to concede the kitchen. That ball was down low. Even though the opponents were back, didn't try to keep them back because she knew they were going to come forward with aggression.
Side out.
Man, it's a mess over there right now.
It is. I've been there before, and you're really grasping to figure out how to get out of the funk.
A round indeed. Request granted, Mr. Oncins. And Tina Pisnik's like, hey, I can be on SportsCenter myself. What a shot.
5-0-1.
Just J-Dub getting pretzeled up like crazy.
Timeout receiver, 601.
The man has been leaning the wrong way several times in this match.
But,
15
man,
seconds,
when a
receivers,
pattern
timeout.
is so consistently
timeout.
one-sided, those are hard to break. We'll see if they can.
Time in, 601.
Wow. Even when they're clinging to a fraying rope, they win the rally.
701.
And when Eric Oncins gets into that athletic stance in the midcourt, you just cannot get the ball past him.
Chance to add to the lead here with the second serve.
Side out.
So the deficit is 7.
Just two right here. You can't get them all back right here. I mean, you can, but you're probably not going to. Put up a 2 spot.
I mean,
Second serve.
Jorja has no idea what to do right now.
Right, and also J-Dub froze thinking it was going to go back on his left shoulder, and it went right through the middle.
072.
What a take. What a take.
And that's the slice of Tina pairing perfectly with the big J.W. Johnson
7-0-1.
drive, and he couldn't catch her unwinding because he ran into an Oncins.
So deadening that and redirecting it is a difficult ball, and J-Dub's on it.
Well, that's been the only flaw. She missed one about a foot wide moments ago, and then this time
7-0-2.
gives J-Dub an opportunity. Oh, nasty.
Smart choice there.
We've seen that shot more and more from Jorja Johnson. Basically a topspin drop shot, usually a pretty sharp angle as well.
071. Second serve.
Try and go behind me. Go ahead.
And that wasn't even anticipated.
No.
He sees the ball that's coming to him. He's like, oh, I'm a young athletic guy. I can earn that, and he does.
072.
Said he got a bunch of those in the win against Patrick Quinn and Bright.
Side out.
I mean, the awkwardness of some of these swings by the Johnsons.
And he just has like the perfect, wiry, strong frame to do so much damage.
Second serve.
Desperately needed that.
702. Let. I'll recall. 702. Point.
Did Jorja
What in the world?
So it's Jorja hitting the volley into the back of J-Dub's paddle. If that doesn't sum it up, I don't know what does.
802. Football, left foot. Second, side out.
I mean, Jorja was in desperate straits there, but all that movement, it's hard to get them right every time. There you see it clearly on the line.
Jeez. And that one was the read.
Yes.
The other one was, oh, I can go. That one was, I know exactly what's about to happen.
We talked a little hockey earlier. 5-hole on the Flick Wizard on the Ernie.
That's it, I think.
Just put that one away.
In the back pocket. That's where that one needs to go for now.
No need to eat your paddle, and the Johnsons are finally on the board. That was that shot you talked about earlier down at the feet. Little different position, but same location.
8-1-1. Second serve.
It's fun to watch him do his work at
just
the
so
kitchen
good.
line.
8-1-2.
So dangerous, shoulder level.
Side out.
Okay. Empty trip. Interesting location that Eric chose to put the ball there.
1-8-1.
That time, J.W. Johnson's ready with the aggressive Oncins.
Things happen quick. It is hard to pull the paddle back, even if your partner calls you off.
Second serve.
Tina's just handling it. Love the play from J.W. Think he needs to take it. Tina Pisnik on a absolute heater.
Yes.
2-8-2. Point.
You're allowed to miss one. You just can't miss many.
That's right. He's human.
3-8-2.
Man, just can't make it easy for him.
Big frustration hitting that ball back over, too.
The Alshon and Patriquin
Time in.
will be playing
8-3-1.
Colin Johns. Welcome back to the semifinals in Len Yang.
Second serve.
The drip was not properly allocated there. Second try.
8-3-2. Side out.
As off balance as he's been. Okay. Offensive timeout fails to work.
Point.
Crowd loves who's ever behind.
4-8-1. Second serve.
Yikes.
Yeah,
That's got to be one.
Sure. I mean, that's the best look at a combo that she's had.
4-8-2.
I expect Tina just to hold into this pattern.
And this time it's J-Dub who sees the paddle tip go down, aborts his side of the court, and the lead is down to 3 to the joy of Mama Bear Julie Johnson. Another pop-up, and Oncins destroys the counter.
She finally floats one, Tina Pisnik, and gets back up from her partner.
8-5-1. Second serve.
So has gone more to the reset here, Adam, and couldn't find the court there.
8-5-2.
Well, Jorja, he's not listening, but he put it away after all. Stuck at 8 again. It was 11-4, 6-0. How about Tina Pisnik pulling the trigger?
Yeah, and when she's fired through the middle, Jorja's been late, and she rarely is late to fill.
5-8-2.
I mean, the fellas won't listen. They will not listen, but they're winning the rallies 90% of the time when they don't.
And a little bit of a Burt alert there from J-Dub asserting himself.
Slice to slice to slice. And Tina runs it up the line. How about that? Finally off 8.
I don't know if that was planned or the ball just took off and she went for it. Either way, it works.
Gets it to the other side of his body again, and all the Wizard can do is swat at it with the wrong wand. 2 points away.
I'm not sure.
And now, match point.
Jeez.
My goodness. Oh, can't scrap that one back.
I was just going to say before that last point, I'm not sure I have seen a fella handle the offense of Jorja better than right here, right now from Eric Oncins.
Match point 2. And they have done it. Welcome to Sunday. Pisnik and Oncins, they are the Sports Center top 10 team here, and it is a convincing. Welcome back, everybody. What a performance by Eric Oncins and Tina Pisnik. And we said we're going to keep an eye on that backhand flick of Oncins, Adam, and it was electric in this one from his normal position and also from the Ernie's. And he just took over the match, and Tina Pisnik made one error other than when she went up the line. That was it. That's how you win around here, and that's how you get to Championship Sunday. So what a performance. They are ready on the court. So let's head down to Ireland Horvat. Eric Oncins and Tina Pisnik are going to Championship Sunday. Take it away, Ireland.
Tina, not only do you take out the number 2 seed yesterday, you take out, the number 3 seed yesterday, you take out the number 2 seed today. Why was this a tournament for you guys?
I was always very bad at math, so I don't follow the seeding. I go out, I play, I trust Eric with the warm-up, and he shows up. But no, I mean, it's just a fantastic week for us. We're enjoying it, we're having fun, and it's all about the game and play and execution.
Eric, feel like the pattern here was cross-court to Jorja, where you were standing on the middle line so well. How were you able to get away from Jorja's offense?
I think we practice a lot together back in Florida, so I know a little bit of her speed up. She knows my tendencies, so I just kind of played a little bit like not to my tendencies, and I think it just worked out well. I don't think the Johnsons, they're both really good players. I don't think they played their best today, and we took a huge advantage of that. We play very clean, very solid. Tina, the Pisnik wall over there, and I just trust her, and then me try to get big and try to create offense.
Tina, this is your first final since 2024. Why does it mean so much to do with Eric?
Well, it's just fun. We got together on the Ranchers and played a few matches there and had a really good chemistry. I think character-wise, we're very similar, and we go high together, and it's working out. So I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. It's my best year yet. Being 45. It means even more, so for all the older people out there, there's always time.
Well, the number 10 seed is in the finals. Dave, back to you.
And what a